I needed a housekeeper and a cook and a companion that I could talk to.
He went about it the old-fashioned way, an ad in the newspaper, a few letters, phone calls, and Jack Woods thought he'd found the right person.
She needed a place to live.
Janet Bergman needed a place to live because she was living in jail. Bergman had a long criminal history with multiple felonies, including fraud, drugs, forgery. But in spite all of that, Jack wanted to help.
So I took up the position that I needed to help her.
Bergman wrote and called Jack from jail, telling him she was, quote, a care provider in every sense of the title. He bought that and her freedom. Jack bailed Bergman out of jail so she could come live with him. He'd do that 2 more times before their fight in October of 2014, the fight that almost killed him.
I knew she was trying to push me down the stairs, already had broke the skin on my arms, and she wasn't kicking, she was just trying to push my legs out from underneath me.
This is one of the worst cases of elder abuse I have seen.
Candace Worth prosecuted this case for the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office.
The type of abuse out there is, it's just extensive. This is an area of crime that's on the rise.
Many of the virtues of the older adults have now turned into their vulnerabilities.
Pete Weir is the DA in Jeffco.
I think we would start by having specialized units in law enforcement agencies. These also oftentimes involve complex financial investigations, so you have to have expertise in that area.
Advocates for the elderly say they need more resources, including more money from the state for emergency placement of abused adults.
For me, at the state level, they should be hiring somebody to develop placements for people.
Children have foster care, but advocates like Rena Kowarski struggle to help elderly adults.
The focus is, what can we do to keep people at home? And sometimes we can't do that. So then we have to look for other things.
She got away with right at $20,000.
But after nearly killing him, Bergman didn't want to let go.
Don't tell him that I called you. I had to, Kay. I just wanted to talk to you.
While in jail awaiting trial, she called him again.
You sure created a royal disaster.
I know. I can't have communication with you no matter where I go. I love you, Jack Woods.
And somehow he still loves her back.
I'm glad to talk to you anyway.
In November, Bergman was sentenced to 208 years in prison for attacking Jack. Jack says, 208 years? That's just too much.
After all, I've got feelings for her yet. I had feelings all along for her. I wouldn't have let her come back to my house as many times as I did.
Anastasia Bolton, 9 News.